you got to stick together.
That's fair.
Hello there. We four, Natasha, Michael, Mark and Pierce, have completed UCD's Access to Arts and Human Sciences programme.
We want to share with you what the Access course has meant to us as individuals and as a group.
We thought about how we could describe this course, and we decided maybe the Access course is a bit like a layer cake.
Layer cake needs all kinds of different ingredients.
Just like our Access class. We all came from different backgrounds and embarked on the Access course for different reasons.
But it's when you mix all these individual ingredients together that it really gets interesting. And you start looking at the world in a different way than you did before.
Everyone I knew went to college except me, so that's what I thought of education. And now, 10 years later than everyone else, I've decided to go to college. I didn't think badly, I just didn't think it was for me. I just never thought I had the focus or drive to achieve anything academically. At school I was a bit of a messer, joker. I kind of got it into my head that education in academics is not something that I can do. And that was the hardest thing to overcome. You actually can, if you focus enough at it. I don't know if they're going to go. I mean, the Access program has opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. I mean, the first thing you're going to do, obviously, when you come to college is do an essay. And nobody wants to be the person in class who says, I don't know how to do an essay. Access literally shows you how to write an essay. It shows you how to be academic, which is something that you didn't think you could do. It sets you up for college, for the course that you're going to do. It also gives you time to decide what course you're going to do as well, because a lot of people who come into Access don't actually know where they're going to go from there. So, I mean, I personally have chosen law. So when I come in here September to start law, I already know the library, I already know how to use the library, I've already been on the campus for a full year. It's not going to be a shock. I'm already ahead. It's priceless, really, that kind of inside information, I guess. The Access course gives you a sense of achievement, a sense of pride. You can only get through education, I suppose, in bettering yourself and improving yourself, and that's what I want. That's why I came here. I want that.
It turns out I was actually quite good at learning, and I wanted to soak up everything that there was to know about being in college. So you could say I was the spongy base at the bottom of the cake.
Well, my education kind of finished back in the 70s. Back then there was 3 exams. There was a group cert, inter-cert and leaving. And I had done a brilliant group cert. I don't know what the reason was, but a couple of us were asked if we wanted to skip the inter-cert and go straight to the leaving cert. Being 14 or 15, I said, yeah, quicker to get out, you know. For me personally now, it proved too big a leap. And by the time the results came out to prove this, I was already in my first job. Once I got into that system, I just kind of went with the flow, like. And it's not only you get to a certain age, you start to think, you know, maybe I could be doing something else. Well, it was actually my wife. She was in insurance and she wanted a change of career. It was her that discovered the Access course. She actually went on to do her degree and a master's. She's now teaching leaving cert and inter-cert English. So that kind of inspired me, you know. But kind of the experience in the past, taking that jump, it seemed too much. So I said, I'll go the Access route as well, because the Access route to me was more of a stepping stone, like it prepared you more for the big drop, you know. We've also made friends with all our Access groups, so in my situation, kind of threw myself in with the younger kind of types because they were all yappy and everything, and I says, if I can survive here, I'll be doing all right. My time in Access has been so sweet. You could say I'm like the jammy layer on our layer cake.
My experience of education back in the 70s wasn't very pleasant. I was glad to leave it. Was it Mark Twain said, oh, I never let schooling interfere with my education, and I was a bit like that. I was glad to leave it, and yet I had an abiding interest in English and an abiding passion for history, and I wanted to pursue that in some structured way. But I thought, to be honest, that education was a door that had closed. I mean, 30 years, coming back at 55, I felt that wasn't going to be possible. And then I heard about the Access course, came in, found out a little bit more about it, and then went through it and found the opposite was true. You know, the doors opened, there were loads of possibilities for somebody like me, and it was pointed out to me that my life experience, you know, the skills that I gained out there in the workforce were a positive advantage. So it took all those concerns away. That's a great feeling, and it is only through Access that you really get, in my view, a great overview as the possibilities of education. And I'm delighted I did it, I really am. I'd hate to think of what it would be like if I hadn't done it, you know. And because it took me so long to get it, you could call me the layer of thick, clotted cream.
I just wanted to get back into education. Well, I was a childcare worker and I just wanted a completely different career. I actually wasn't very academic in school, I have to say. I came in and left the bag at the door. I didn't really open many books. But yeah, I always had a want as I got older to go back to college and educate myself because I didn't take school very seriously.
You know, they were talking about structure and everything.
I actually applied to the CAO 2 times. Once obviously during my leaving cert, and I obviously didn't get the points that I needed, and the second time that I applied was when I was 23, and I didn't actually get the course place that I wanted, so I was really disheartened by that. So actually, while I was in the process of doing the CAO the last time, I came across the Access course. For anyone that is scared of applying through the CAO, you should really consider doing the Access course, because once you hit that 60%, you're guaranteed a place in your degree programme for next year. And without doing the Access course, I wouldn't be doing social science in UCD. Access has made me so much more confident about going back to college next year. So you could say that I'm the cherry on top.
So there you have it. A slice of life from 4 very different people. But mix them all together and they are transformed into something else.
So here's the recipe for success for the UCD Access course. Take a safe environment where it's okay to make mistakes.
Stir in the opportunity to explore UCD. Leave for just 20 weeks to grow your confidence and self-belief.
Then serve with the friends you make that will be with you forever.
So no matter who you are or where you're from, with the UCD Access course, you can have your cake and eat it.
As you've just heard, UCD welcomes and values our mature students. We have Access courses which guarantee entry to certain degree programmes, including arts, social science, law, science, agriculture and engineering. These courses help mature students to prepare and gain confidence before taking the big step into university. If you want to see more about these courses, have a look at our website or contact us at the UCD Adult Education Centre. I'll be looking forward to meeting you.